Oh man, I'm like, oh my god, I can't even get my thoughts straight. Hello everyone. So it finally happened. I officially got laid off from my company at Detroit Labs, and they were consulting for companies like Ford and GM and Volkswagen, Jimmy John's, Domino's, a lot of big names. I myself was working on a project called Lithia Motors, and which is a direct competitor to Carvana, which I hear Carvana's gonna probably go bankrupt soon with this used car market. This company has thought it'd be best to lay off everyone who was on the bench. And, the bench just meant employees from projects that have ended, didn't really have another project to go to. So they're kind of hanging out in limbo. And we kind of did our own thing. Like we did our own learnings or did app for a cause projects, like volunteer projects that kind of make the company look good, but weren't bringing in any money. So anybody who was in that boat just got clipped unless they found another project to go to. And I was in that boat. Of course, I would have liked to stay. I think the company I was working for was a great company. I have never worked for a company that put the employee first. I mean, minus this instance of laying their employees off, they had always put their employees first. They always checked in on our own mental health and see how we were doing. And they made us feel like they truly cared. And they did. But at the end of the day, when clients aren't renewing their contracts, when they're not asking to create new projects, what are they going to do? But, thankfully, I have saved up enough money to weather this storm. I have put myself in a position where I don't have a ton of debt. I've paid off a lot of debts while I had a job. And just, I didn't buy a new car. I didn't buy a new house. So I'm good for right now. I would like a brand new car. I would like a brand new house. But me as a millennial, and I've gone through this before already, it just doesn't seem smart unless I'm paying everything cash, so I don't have to worry about, bills and all that stuff. It is what it is, and now I'm in a new era of trying to find another job, and in the middle of that, improving myself as a software developer so I can obtain that gorgeous, beautiful unicorn job employer in the sky that I have been ever so hoping to get one day, so then I can officially call myself a software developer. That was kind of dumb. I don't think that makes any sense. The fuck. Sorry if I sound a little nasally. I've been sick for the past week. And also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I buzzed my hair just so I can eliminate distractions. I should have added that to one of my videos on tips on how to mitigate ADHD as a program developer. Buzz your head so you don't have to worry about haircuts. But yeah, it sucks. So I am now laid off in this current environment where people are still getting laid off. I just looked right now, and the average amount of people that get laid off per day is over 3,000. I think it's almost 4,000 tech layoffs, not just layoffs. 3,000 to 4,000 tech layoffs per day are happening at this very moment. I tried to give you an update last time on layoffs while I was recording here, but I think now I'm gonna have post voiceman after hours in the middle of the night Eric tell you the update. Take it away.
Today is February 6, 2023. Last month in January, we witnessed mass layoffs in the tech industry that we have never seen before, with layoffs totaling 107,683 according to TrueUp. Now compare that to the number of the entire layoffs in the year of 2022 of about 241,000, and you have to wonder, will layoffs in 2023 be higher than layoffs of last year? I am here to pay close attention in these coming months to see what these companies are doing in the tech industries so we can get a true sense of how bad everything really is. The month of February was kicked off with Dell reporting layoffs of about 6,650, citing lower demand for personal computers. Besides that, it is so far quiet on the layoff front, minus the smaller batches of layoffs coming from companies like Wells Fargo, Salesforce again, and Rivian. Now, I'm keeping an eye on Intel. They have reported layoffs of only about 350 to 500, despite their forecasted profit drop of billions of dollars. I find Intel to be an interesting story because Intel has heavily been subsidized by the US government so they can build chip factories here in the States, so we don't have to rely on Taiwan, which is under the bullseye of China. Going back to tech layoffs, as of today, in February 6, 2023, we have a total of 12,569 layoffs. I guess we'll just have to wait and see at the end of the month if any other big companies lay off more workers. These new updates will happen regularly at the end of every month, so be sure to subscribe for more updates.
But yeah, there you have it. Yes, I am laid off, but I am fine for right now. I'm actually really excited for all the learnings I'm going to have. I have tons of time to program the way I want to program. It's actually kind of a breath of fresh air. The fact that I can now wake up, code when I want, code what I want, how I want. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. It's gonna be so nice. I used GraphQL a little bit in my last project, but I really wanted to dive into it this time around. Since GraphQL was invented by Facebook and I think the release was 2015, I thought it made sense since I use React, which was also built by Facebook. So some of you guys, that probably doesn't make sense because, you know, for React is a front-end library and Gatsby is a back-end tool. But something's drawing me to that, the fact that Facebook has created both of those, and I love React, so I want to see how much I'm going to love GraphQL. And I have apps to build. I have a couple app ideas that I've always wanted to build, and I'm going to take this time to do it now. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to do right now. Wish me luck. Again, if you are also laid off, you are not alone. We are all in this together, and this will pass. We always get into these shitty situations where the economy just tanks, and also we can't control what companies want to do. A group of companies start laying people off that are scared of the recession. These other companies that are also scared of the recession, they're like, oh shit, should we also lay people off? Let's get ahead of the competition by laying people off. We don't want to hold all these people and have our money drained while our competitors are saving money. And then they just do the same thing, and then it just goes from there. But anyway, that's besides the point. The point was, this will pass. The economy ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. It's always going to be like that. You know, I try to think of worst case scenario. I'm glad I'm not a civilian in Ukraine. I'm glad I'm not fighting any wars right now. So I'm absolutely grateful for that. I'm glad I have a roof over my head. I'm glad I have, people in my life who care. Yeah, I just hope this ends soon so we all can go back to living lives normally. But again, I'm just going to do what I can to better myself. I think there was something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it at the moment. I'm still a little lightheaded from being sick. But yeah, like and subscribe. This is just a hobby I guess I'm doing with this YouTube channel, just seeing where it goes. Every subscriber I get excited. I'm almost at 20. Yeah, dude. I'm almost at 20 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super psyched on this channel. Good luck out there, everyone. Thanks for watching again. And we got this. All right. See you guys later.